sacrifices, play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
All right. What were you saying?
Said stretching is probably one of the most beneficial things that I think everybody needs to do.
Oh, it's crucial.
Bro, I feel stiff 24/7. And I think it's mainly just because of lower back and everything, hamstrings and all that. I started doing that consistently now, like 2 times right when I wake up, a little bit, maybe at work, then go to sleep, feel fantastic.
Yeah, I'm naturally stiff as hell, so
Yeah.
I gotta stretch before I do certain things.
You still be using the gun?
Yeah, when I need to. I need to start getting back to using it more.
Nah, I feel that.
Oh, but yeah.
Bro, I'm like an unlocked character today. This thing won't focus.
Is it the portrait thing that you got going?
I don't know, but it is always like this. So I don't know.
Bro,
Just don't know.
Have you started watching any of the Marvel movies, dude?
No, and speaking of that, I'm actually going to go see one today with Mark. he said yesterday too. He was like, "Man, you're not going to be able to know what the hell's going on." I'm like, "True, but oh well." I'm always down for a good movie though. Even if I don't know.
Yeah, but it won't be a good movie if you don't know what's really going on.
Yeah, so that's fine with me.
And the problem is you're so far gone now because Marvel's dropping.
How many movies am I behind now?
Dude, close to
30.
Well, if you include movies and the shows, you're close to 30. You're behind 30 cinematic events, and that's including the shows. Because I know the Loki show. You gotta like. It's one of those things you gotta watch. WandaVision, you gotta watch. Right now, I don't know if you have to watch Moon Knight because they haven't connected that show in yet. WandaVision has already been somewhat connected in because of the Doctor Strange. But in Doctor Strange, you actually don't need to have watched WandaVision. I mean, you kind of do because they reference some things that happen in WandaVision, but it's not like half a WandaVision is like crucially important. As long as you know who Wanda is, and you got like her backstory, then it's fine. But there's Moon Knight, there's Miss Marvel now. I haven't watched Miss Marvel yet. I haven't seen any review. It hasn't been talked about. Because usually when Loki came out, it was all over the place saying like how good it was. WandaVision, how good it was. Falcon and Winter Soldier. I liked it. I know a lot of people, it was good. Ratings are good, but I know a lot of people personally said they didn't like it as much. I thought it was great. Yada, yada, yada. But when Miss Marvel, even Moon Knight, I heard it like, oh, it's great. But Miss Marvel, I haven't heard a peep. So now I'm like, ooh, I don't know if they dropped the bag on this one, but I'm going to watch it though for sure.
What is that on? Is that on Disney Plus?
All of it's on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, but all the shows are. And then and because Marvel, they're dropping probably 5-6 movies a year and probably 3-ish shows, give or take a show a year. So if you go a whole year, you're behind like 11, 12 shows and 11, 12 combined shows and movies. So it's
I'm down bad. I'm down.
You get so far behind.
Yeah. It's gonna take some catching up, some real binge watching, some overdue binge watching and stuff.
Yeah, because I'm going to see Thor tonight as well.
For real?
Yeah. I forgot it came out. Low key. And I don't really like going to because it came out Thursday. Like it just came out Thursday night or at midnight or Friday, however you want to think about it. And I don't like going to the movie theaters on opening weekend because I don't like packed theaters. Like I've never liked packed theaters because there's either somebody's talking to the TV. Fuck something in my eye. Somebody's either talking to the TV, talking to their friend. People be eating loud ass food.
Exactly.
So when it's quiet, and then like some people are like, I don't mind the laughing on funny parts, but like some people just be throwing in like these weird sounds or somebody's phone will go. I just hate movie theaters.
I mean,
I hate when people are at movie theaters.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what's actually funny about that? With me and Mitch and Mark went, we went to go see Black Phone, right?
We'll see what? Black Phone?
Black Phone. Yeah. It's an all right movie. I mean, it's very suspenseful and everything. It's a good plot, but it doesn't give you, I guess, like a good enough like backstory of it. But all in all, it's a solid movie. I give it like an 8 out of 10 or whatever.
Okay.
But there's these kids that came up, man, and then they're just talking loud as hell. Obviously through the previews and everything. Dude turns it over his shoulder. Hey, can y'all shut up, please? I'm like, damn.
Who did? Mitch?
It was no. It was just this random dude that was bro. It was just random. He's like, he just turned around and just said, hey, can you shut up, please? Like, damn, bro. No, but I know what you're saying though, dog. But like I said, I don't mind it. I mean, I don't care. I'm just there for the movie.
Yeah, it's a weird space because when somebody's what's even weirder about it is if there's somebody talking, right, and no everybody's thinking, oh my god, they won't shut up, or everybody's thinking like shut up, but nobody says anything. But and then there's that one guy that does say something, but by you saying something to these people talking, now you're a distraction.
Yeah,
and then there's always that possibility where if you like, hey, shut up, y'all talking. Then the person you said it to claps back. Yeah. Now it's a conversation. Now you guys are both talking. Now everybody's like, both of y'all shut up.
Shut up.
When that one dude was trying to, help that's why
it's a lose-lose situation.
It's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose situation for sure.
That's why I spent I don't know how much money on my home theater system to watch movies, but there's just some movies I have to go to theaters. Like I love the theaters itself, that experience. That submersed, it's dark. It's like the screen's huge. I love the theater.
Especially if you got like the IMAX theater or like
IMAX or AV. Even the AVX here at Santikos is good. But my face was so dry. I had to put some lotion on. But yeah, I love theater. It's just people like what I normally did before I worked 80, 90 hours a week, I'd go on a rant. I'd wait. So whenever, if a movie came out, they have the midnight premieres. If it came out on Friday, I'd wait till next week. That next Friday, I'd wait 1 week. Then that following week, so that Friday, after the Friday it drops, that next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I would go on a Wednesday or Tuesday at like 11 a.m. Some random time, people are at work. It's early in the morning. Well, it's not early, but who goes to the movies at 11 a.m.? It's in the morning. I go. I used to 9 times out of 10, I'd have the entire theater to myself.
They got the cheap tickets too.
Yeah, do they? I don't even know if they have a deal going on here. I think they do on Tuesdays.
I know. Yeah, they do on Tuesdays because they used to have it down in chat. That's when me and everybody, like roommates, used to go down to the movies every Tuesday or something like that.
Well, was it an AMC?
Yeah, it was an AMC. I think the only thing you had to do was be a member, and I think I want to say it was like $20, and you get like a small popcorn and small drink too as well. I don't know. I think that was a little deal. It was a nice little.
I know what you would call it, because the one out here is not AMC.
What is it?
It's a local. I think Santikos is local. I've never heard of like that brand or chain of theater, but it's super nice. But yeah, I gotta see like action movies like that. I gotta see in theaters.
I feel that. You got So are you big? So obviously you're in the action movies. Do you like horror movies? Anything else? Like any genres of?
Not really. Like not well. Like I do like, so I like. Oh, my second favorite is probably like those like special. It's still action, but it's a specific type of action that's not superhero. It's like the military move, like Extraction with Chris Hemsworth or Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt, like those war type movies, or like special ops, like the guy that might be, like the Taken sort of guy might be like an ex-military and he's fighting, or they're in the military and they're trying to like was it Zero Dark 30, Black Hawk Down, stuff like I like those. Probably that's my second favorite type of movies.
So would you do like what's a good movie that like? Have you seen No Country for Old Men? Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to give like a action movie that's not like a superhero or like a military. The Town?
No, I've seen Django.
Okay.
I said Django. I've seen Django. I always say Django now because me and my friends made fun of somebody that said Django. And we used to like say Django as like an inside joke to mess with them, and now I say Django as the actual name. But
damn, man, I'm trying to think of a movie that I think you've seen that's like, okay, Equalizer. Obviously, that's the type of shit that you would watch too. Obviously.
Yeah, he's ex-military, so it's like right in that category. What you call it?
What crime movie have you seen that you just love? Like, is that your type of shit that you would watch though? But if it has action to it,
a crime movie,
like bank robberies and shit like that.
I've seen. Oh shit, I don't remember the names of them, but it was a heist. They robbed a bank. I mean, I don't know, dude. I watched. What is it? The Magnificent Seven with Denzel Washington. That's my shit. It's action, but it's not military or. It's just like
American
Western,
Gangster, bro. You got to see that.
Who?
American Gangster. You got to see that.
Yeah, but it's close to it's close. It's not military, but he's a cop. You know what I'm saying? So it's close to that cop, special ops. It's close to that category.
Yeah, but that was more on the guy trying to get Frank Lucas and everything. You know what I'm saying? The main character. I'm saying it wasn't focused on. You know what I'm saying, from the perspective of the movie or how it was set up. I wish it was more focused on like his lifestyle and then them coming to get him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but it was still.
Yeah, I feel that. Bro, that new movie coming out, Jordan Peele movie. Have you seen the movies? Yeah, you gonna see that?
I'm not interested. It doesn't look. That just doesn't look enticing to me.
What you mean doesn't look enticing? It looks interesting.
I really just don't care. Like, I saw the trailer, I was like, nope. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm a Jordan Peele fan, but like I saw Get Out. Get Out was good, but that's not my like. I would not pay to go. Like, if it comes out on a streaming service one night, I might watch it. Just when I don't have shit else to do. But it's not a type of movie. No knock on your. Again, I'm a big Jordan Peele fan, but there's that genre category of movies I would never spend my own money on. The only movies I'm spending my money on is basically Marvel and DC. Outside of that, I wait till they come on streaming services.
Damn, you were particular, my guy.
Oh, super. Well, when it comes to, again, that's why I spent almost $1,000 on my theater room. And, I'm not going to spend $1,000 on something and not use it.
Respectfully.
Because I got windows are blacked out. So in the middle of the day, you turn the lights off, it's dark as shit. I got a fat sound bar that's like, I don't know how long across. And I got a 55-inch, which is not big, but for that room, it's solid. It's a 55-inch HD screen TV, Roku on TV. So I got all the shits. Mm-hmm. And shit, I got a comfortable ass futon in there that I can fold up into like a couch if I want, but I usually just leave it laid down as the bed because it's a pain in the ass to fold and unfold. And I got some of the cheapest popcorn in my cabinet right here. So, dude, I ain't gotta go, but 5 feet here, 5 feet there. I got a mini fridge of Gatorades in there.
He said he set up. He said he set up.
So sure. If you exclude actually paying for the room, it costs me a fraction of a price to watch a movie here than at the theater. I probably the amount of movies I've watched in there, I probably made back the money I've spent on that room. And it's also a guest room, so it's a lot more utility than just a theater room. I also it's my gaming room, and people stay. That's the room.
Yes, all that. Nah, I feel you.
Bro, what's the word? Are you still pulling up or not?
Bro.
No, that's a no. That's a no.
No, it's gonna happen, but it's probably gonna have to be pushed back a little bit. I got some maintenance on the car I need to take care of and everything like that. So
yeah.
All that. Nah, but honestly, hold on. Why you talking? Because I was planning on what I say, like middle of July or something.
You said like the week of the 20th, which is not this following week, but the next one.
Next week, yeah. Yeah, that's probably gonna have to get pushed back a little bit, bro. But no, I'm trying to. I got the PTO and everything like that. It's just work's kind of crazy and everything. I feel like work's kind of crazy for everybody in the middle of the year right now. I don't know.
Dude, we're gearing up for our back to school at Shoe Palace.
I was about to ask you about that, and I know that is. I mean, you get hella inventory in. I know you got to separate it, categorize it.
Hella inventory, Calvin. Step into my office, bro.
You gonna put the glass on.
let me tell you about this shit. Give me a sec. Let me clean these shits. Look, Calvin. So we got our shipment in. I can't disclose what day we get our shipment, but we got it in this past week, right? And I was the manager on duty for shipment. And we have, you've been in retail. You got to scan in your shipment so the system knows that we have it. Well, we got over 1,000 units sent. Okay. Over 1,000 units. That means there's 1,000 different SKUs.
Is your store big in your district? Is your store one of the biggest ones?
Like
wise, like
physically?
I mean, like volume wise, like
volume wise, we're top 3, and it fluctuates week by week. Who's one? Because sometimes for I think a good solid month we were number 1 volume for a month. But we're usually top 3 on average, at least top 3 volume wise. Physically, we have physically in San Antonio, we have the biggest store. Okay. There is one in Guadalupe in Austin. That store is bigger because their stock room's huge. But our stock room is probably the biggest in San Antonio. That I'm trying to think, because I don't think Ingram's is bigger. I don't think North Star is. North Star might be a little bit or as big, but we're up there square footage wise. So, we do numbers. And so the past few shipments, we didn't get shit. Like we got 13 boxes, right? Oh, cake. The shipment before we got like 11 boxes. And so this shipment, at first, we weren't getting shit because they send it in, like by Monday or Tuesday, we can see what we're getting or see how much we're getting, I should say. And it wasn't shit, right? And then Paul calls me like Tuesday, and he was like, dude, check the shipment update. Look, it's like 1,000 something units, 100 and something different boxes. So 1,000 different SKUs, right? 100 something different boxes. I was like, oh shit. Well, here's the problem. We got a certain amount of hours we can dish out per week. So on shipment day, it's me and 2 other people the entire day. And one of them leaves. So it's not like I work from open to close. The other 2 didn't work the full shift, the full day. So at one point in the morning, so in the morning, all 3 of us came in, and then one of them left early, and it was just me and one other person at the end. So it's not like it was 3 people the whole day, right? Yeah. Dude, shipment gets there. Usually shipment comes in at like 1 o'clock. Luckily, this dude came in at we open at 11. He came in before we opened at like 10:45. I was like, okay, bet. That means because I try to get it all done one day. I'm like, bet. He's gonna bring it in. We're gonna have it done today because it came in early. Calvin, I worked on shipment from 10:45 a.m. till close at 8 p.m. And still didn't get it all done. I got it all scanned in, but we got to get it scanned in. We have to physically count everything. So shoe box it'll say we got, I don't know, Air Force Jordan 1s it's just an example, Air Force Jordan 1 or Air Force Jordan 1s, Air Force 1s, and it'll say we have 12. You got to open the box and count. So when I open the box, the way I count is I just go, they're like stacked. So I'll see, okay, 4 and 3, 12. Bet. That's how I count, right? Or if it's shirts, it say 12. I got to go in there, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, bet. Or if it's hats, I got to 1, 2. I got to physically count I got to physically count 118 units, bro. Scan them in, get the shoes in the run. We got to get the new apparel out in the floor, take the old apparel back, and we got to follow the rules because like we got to have the fixture set up a certain way. I'm like,
you got pods that give you like an illustration of
what So we can't just throw it on there. It's got to go on. It's got to follow like the 25-50 rule. It's like super complicated kind of. But new pros got to be out. Older pros got to be back. If we can't fit it, if we can fit everything on there, we try. And then not only that, shoes got to be put up in the run. But they have to be in alphabetical order. So we put the shoes in, they got to be in alphabetical order. So you can't just throw them in there. You got to find where they go. Okay, they go in between these two SKUs. So we got to space them out. But because they're on shelves, we got to make sure we got to move them a certain way. Then we insert them. But then you got to do that for 7 or 8 different SKUs in men's Nike, then men's Adidas, kids Nike, women's Nike. Bro.
I gotta hold on, bro. This is the thing that I got a question. That seems so difficult. Why don't y'all just have a certain section based on brands or whatever, and then based on that section, how much you have? Like, let's say, like you have in the back left corner, that's where all the Jordan stuff is. But like in a certain SKU, like if you want to look up something, you look at by the SKU number and it says it's supposed to be in that section within Jordan or whatever.
Well, so it is set up like that. Here's the problem. You can scan a shoe to see if we have it. The problem is sometimes the system isn't accurate because sometimes they say we have a shoe and you go back there, you can't find that bitch. Or what a lot of times what happens is
That's what I'm saying in that designated section because it's going to be there if people stock it correctly and everything.
Well,
and if they scan it in.
Well, sometimes it's just things because they're missed. So what happens is mismakes. So that's when somebody accidentally sells a different a shoe with the wrong size. Yada, yada, yada. So if somebody sells, let's say somebody sells a size 7 in a Jordan. And let's say, because we have, we'll have multiple Jordans or whatever of the multiple same Jordan shoe. And let's say it's a hot shoe. So like, it's hectic, right?
About it because you got so many different size shoes in one like you got like size like 9 through like 13 or 12, whatever, in one shoe size. So that's where it gets difficult. I can see.
Well, the problem is when it gets hectic, people mess up. So somebody might, let's just say shoes get mixed up. People are trying because we got to move fast. It's supposed to be fast-paced environment. And we're trying to get people in and out. And so sometimes somebody will accidentally put a size 7.5 inside a size 7 box. It's the same shoe. And half size, you can't just look at a half size and tell. You got to like actually look in the shoe. But sometimes, especially like new people that come in that, we're training, they're the ones that make more of the mistakes. But it happens where somebody actually puts a 7.5 shoe because we'll have a 7.5 and a 7 out because they want to try both. And then, people are going around, it gets mixed up. And so we're putting the box back. Somebody might just accidentally put 7.5 inside the 7 box. Now, let's say, fast forward, let's say 2 hours later, somebody wants a size 7. You go grab that box with the 2 different size shoes. You grab one of the shoes, size 7. They try it on. It fits. I'm going to take it. This is why we left-right check. You check, you take the box, you take the shoes out. You check the left shoe, make sure it's size 7. Check the right shoe, make sure it's a size 7. Make sure you got a left or right. Put it in the box. We're good to go. Some people don't do that. If it's super fast-paced, hectic, some people forget. Newbies, sometimes they forget because it's not a habit. I always left-right check. So what happens, they try on that shoe that's size 7. I remember the other one in there is a 7.5. They try on the size 7. Oh, it works. I'm going to get them. Bet. They put the shoe back in the box. They don't left-right check. They scan the box. They sell it. They're gone. Now there's a 7 and 7.5 in that box. Now somebody wants to try on a 7.5. Let's say that other 7.5 that's in the box, that other one, it's a display. So you know what that means? That means that last 7.5 is on the wall. That means if it's on the wall, in our minds, oh, we know we have it because it's on the wall. But if you go back there, no, let's say the other 7 is on the wall, not the 7.5. Because if that's the last 7 box on the wall, there's a 7. Oh, we got a 7. It's on the wall. You go in the back, there's no 7 because that last 7, the box to the last 7 was sold with a mismate. So, but if you scan it, if you scan it, it's not going to show up in the system, but we have the shoe. Vice versa, if you go to the 7.5, or let's say you flipped it, sometimes you can scan the shoe and it says we have it, but there's no box because the box was sold with the mismate type shit. So scanning a system, I do it for clothes because clothes is less likely for there to be missing whatchamacallit. But it just depends because if it's busy and the computers are being used, you can't scan it because like people are getting cashed out. So you got to like go look. But that's why you literally have to memorize the stock room. I got like the stock one. I was the VM for a minute, so I was in charge of how the store looked and apparel and making sure everything was right by the Street Palace standards. And I was in charge of the stock room. So I had that thing memorized. I can tell you right now, like not all of the shoes that we just got in, but usually I can tell you like what size we have left in this shoe, what size we have left in that shoe, what we have left in these hoodies, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. But dude, it's a madhouse, dude.
I mean, bro, retail is always a madhouse, especially during this time. Man, no. The worst time to work in retail, man, is back to school. And then right before, I personally think like Halloween and shit. Once it hits Halloween, it's just back to back. You got something really? To leave within. Yeah, because you got to think about it. October, like, what's that hit? What? Halloween's what? Last week of October?
The last day.
Last day of October. So you hit that, bro. And then
you got Thanksgiving.
By that time you got the Halloween little stuff that going on and everything while you're getting in the Thanksgiving stuff. Then next thing you know, you got Christmas. Black Friday.
Black Friday.
You got Black Friday. Then after that, while you having Black Friday stuff going on top of like the Thanksgiving stuff, you got Christmas stuff coming in too. You got those deals coming in too. Bro, and let's not talk about like the little sales they got after Christmas. Let's not talk about that. So, I mean,
oh, dude.
So if y'all work retail, anything, I salute y'all. I don't know how y'all do it. I mean, shit.
Man. We'll see though, because shit.
Working retail is not that bad, bro, to be honest. It's just the shit you got to deal with.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's not that bad, but it's just the shit you got to deal with at the end of the day. That is just, you got to deal with it.
It's just so extra.
It is. It really is. But let's talk about some fun. Let's talk about these NBA trades, man.
Oh, dude.
What do you think about this? Hold on. I got to plug my second monitor in real quick because I got to do something.
Yeah, me and Mark talked a little bit last week, and we were like, yeah, dude, it's just getting started. Damn, this movie is 2 hours and 16 minutes.
You say what?
I was looking at the Rotten Tomato reviews or ratings on the Thor. It's a 68 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is kind of low for a Marvel movie.
Rotten Tomatoes has movies on there that have horrible ratings that are really good.
Oh yeah, I wish I could see I want to know I might look up how the Rotten Tomatoes like ratings work, because if it's the same board or the same group of people that rate, or is it like different people that come in and out? Because I've noticed that usually with action movies, they get lower ratings than like other genres of movies.
Yeah, but that's my thing though. Like, why? Like that.
I don't know. Let's see. Because I'm not gonna fake it. Doolittle, no flack to Robert Downey Jr., but Doolittle is rated better than the Thor movie. And you got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna watch Doolittle over Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, in their defense, I haven't seen Thor: Love and Thunder yet, but come on now. But it does says 83% of people like this movie. That's what I look at. I don't look at the Rotten Tomatoes percent. I look at how many people like the movie that watched it. And it's at 83% of people that have watched, or at least that have voted. 83% like this movie. So 83% is a good rating.
Bro,
Are you about to look up all the trade stuff?
All the trade stuff? Nah.
Cause see,
I want the second screen. I just want the second screen. So why is this not working? Hold on.
Bro, have you seen Extraction on Netflix? Bro, you gotta watch it. You're tripping.
Extraction. What is that?
It's just an action movie. It's a black market merchant who has nothing to lose, hired to rescue the kidnapped son of imprisoned international crime lord. But in the murky underwater of weapons dealers and drug traffickers, an already deadly mission approaches the impossible. It's starring Chris Hemsworth, and it's from the directors of Avengers, I believe. It's from directors of some dudes that did the Russo brothers. It's fantastic. It's one of the best. It's one of the best. Obviously, out of the non-superhero movies I've watched, because I'm super biased to those, so I like put those above other stuff. It's one of the best non-superhero movies I've ever watched. It's one of my favorite military type merchant, yada yada yada, and it's a 67 Rotten Tomatoes. 67. Movie's fantastic, dude.
I don't get that.
And they've already done the filming for the second one, I'm pretty sure. Its budget is 65 mil. It's not even a big budget, and it did so well.
Bro, out of all the trades that has happened, what has shocked you the most?
Shocked me? I don't think any of them have shocked me.
Or who do you think got the best deal of the trades so far?
Denver, Utah Jazz.
Bro, I think the Hawks got a good pickup in Murray. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. Murray with the Hawks.
I mean, but the thing about it though, the only thing that I would say that could bite them in the ass, I don't think this trade will hurt them at all. I think they actually gained a lot in another point guard that can obviously run the two as well and switch off with Trae Young. But they're giving up.
Oh.
You say what?
Nothing.
But man, I mean, like the next 4 seasons, they're giving up a first round pick and everything. So you better hope everything works out and everything like that. Because I mean, they got a good squad, man. I mean, they get the dude from Virginia Tech that's coming back. I forgot his name. I think it's DeAndre Hunter, I think, or something like that. Got John Collins, Trae Young.
They still got Clint Capella, right?
Clint Capella. Yeah, I think they still got Clint Capella. I mean, it's a solid trade in my eyes.
Yeah, there's still a lot. I'm trying to think of what I've seen this past week. There's still a lot of
Rudy Gobert. That's the one I want to talk to you about. How do you feel about that one?
It's blasphemy. I think Minnesota's out of the rabbit ass mind. But at the same time,
they gave up a lot.
Oh, bro, here's what I told Mark. I said, I don't think it was a bad move. I don't think getting Rudy Gobert was the problem. That's not the problem for me. It's what they gave up for Rudy Gobert that was the problem for me. They gave up what, 4 players and 4 first-round draft picks. Now, I don't like saying this because I'm a sports analyst for the people. By people, I mean the players. So I always try to defend the players, and I always try to be optimistic about the players. I don't think Rudy Gobert is that good. I just don't.
He's a hell of a defensive player, but overall, like player, like I mean, he gets you a little trash buckets or whatever. He'll
get you 12, 13, and 15, but that's role player numbers. We're being honest.
Mm-hmm.
That's JaVale McGee numbers if you start him. That's Dwight Howard numbers if you start him right now. He'll get you 10, 12, 15. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's probably on veteran minimum, I believe. And I would take Dwight Howard over Rudy Gobert. No, it might be a bold statement. Actually, I'm not gonna fake it. I would probably if you put Dwight Howard in the same system Rudy Gobert's put in offensively, I think Dwight Howard scores more points. And I think Dwight Howard does just as well defensively. It's just Dwight Howard has just been placed the back burner, come off the bench, solid role player. His pick and roll game, if you watch when he plays, it's still elite. It's just that's just not their go-to option. But you put him in a system, like if you put Dwight Howard in that Jazz system where they actually focus on involving the big man, I think Dwight Howard still averages.
He definitely get more attempts at the ball, at the look, at the
exactly.
At the
he's still gonna finish that hoe. But I don't know. We'll see, because I was looking at the roster and the people are talking about they had the two bigs. We got to remember, Cat's a stretch 4, so it could work. They're not going to have Cat and Rudy in the post like that. Cat's a stretch. He's shooting the ball. He's shooting 3-point, 38, 39%, something crazy like that. So
it'll be a nice little high-low game, I would say, too.
Yeah, I could see that.
It would be nice for that, but I mean, they're really going to have to space that out because Rudy takes up a lot of space, man. like
He does.
It could get much space. But, I mean, man, it could work out. I mean, it could. And man.
Because I also do believe that some of these, I know with the Timberwolves, because, Houston, this might not, we've seen Houston fail at this, but I'm going to say, I believe that a lot of these guys calling the shots for these trades, they're smart or smart enough. I feel like they have an idea of what they want to do. So I feel like they didn't just get Rudy Gobert just because they could. They got him because they had some type of plan in sight that they think is going to give them a shot. So, and maybe we don't see it right now, which is why I sat down and looked at the roster. I was like, I think I get what they're trying to go for. Defensively, stellar rim protecting, right? And even
you got to think about it too. Have you noticed nowadays? Why does your thing keep on showing your?
It keeps. One of the things is probably loose, so it keeps cutting out.
You know what? I think the NBA is trying to not NBA, but teams are transferring to is having that dominant big in the middle, and then having at least one or two good wing defenders. I really think like teams are trying to get that. I mean, because you got to think about it, if you get two wing defenders, you can switch off of that easily while you have a guy that's protecting the paint too as well. I mean, perfect example, I think, is the Clippers. Only thing I think they need is just a solid big man, because Kawhi, PG, they can switch off and everything.
What's the dude's name? Is it not Jakovic? What's the center's name?
You talking about?
For the Clippers.
Zubac?
Yeah, Zubac. Yeah. He's solid.
He's solid, but I mean,
you talk about like a dominant, like a
true, like just in there, like Robert Williams from the Celtics would fit that perfectly.
Oh yeah,
he's just a bull. Like he's just a rebound chaser,
an old school center.
Yeah. He's the type of dude that'll go down there and bang with you, dog. Like so. Yeah,
I feel like that's defensively. That's the way you got to go because. Now the league is a 3-point team, so you need wing defenders, but at the same time, you can't just give up bigs because you can't give up bigs to try to guard the wing because even though it's a 3-point shooting league, you talk about handles in the finesse game of guards now and the athleticism. Oh, you can get slashed in the paint because besides 3-pointers, the second factor to determining if you win a game is points in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
God dang, I got some eye. I can't get it out. But so yeah, you gotta have a good combination of rim protecting and guarding that three ball, which I think the best example of a team that has that is probably the Heat. I think the Heat got
from a defensive standpoint.
Defensive standpoint. The combination of protect, they got great paint protector with Bam Adebayo, and they also got perimeter defenders. PJ, you got Jimmy, hell, Victor Oladipo. He was destroying Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown had like 7 turnovers, and 5 of them were strips from Victor Oladipo. So that dude, I think when Victor Oladipo gets back, it's implemented. I think he'll end up starting. And you talk about you adding him, not only a two-way player. Everybody on the Heat, that's all the starters are two-way players. You can make a point that PJ Tucker wasn't, but regardless, you got 4. If you got 4 two-way players, and the one player that's not can still kill you from that corner 3, and defensively is in your ass. Oh, dude. I still believe he can get one, man. I still believe it.
I would have loved if what's his name, Bradley Beal would have went there, man. But
they would have had to given up so much of their core.
I know, but I would have loved that though, man. That would have definitely solidified them. Like, because if Jimmy ain't got it, Bradley got to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah.
You got that.
That guy that can make up for.
Yeah. So I would have loved it, man. But I don't know. There's a lot of one of the guys that I work with was talking about. He has a theory that KD is going to sign with them and everything. I'm like, I don't see that at all.
Who?
With the Wizards. I'm like, I did not see that with the Wizards.
KD. First of all, here's what I think. I said this yesterday to my boy Paul. He's the store manager at Cheap House. Here's what I said. They're not going anywhere. There's all these talks. They're all trying to figure out. They're trying to go to the team they want. Here's what's going to happen. They're not going to go anywhere. And Kyrie and KD and Ben Simmons are going to be the big 3, or all 3 are going to be playing for the Nets next year. And the moves are going to happen after next year. That's what I think happens. But
give it one more shot and then see what it does.
Yes. I think to them, they're like Kyrie, because Kyrie opted in for his player option. So if I'm KD, I'm okay. He's not going anywhere, but he requested the trade, right? I think the timing is what threw off. I think KD requested the trade when he thought Kyrie was leaving, right? Which I don't know why these dudes don't communicate with each other, but I don't know. They might, I just think this is just my speculation. And so when Kyrie opted in, he posted a tweet about people running from but he made it sound like he wanted to stay. And then when Kyrie wanted to trade as well as when KD said he wanted to trade. So it was like, I opted in because I wanted to stay, but if you leaving, I'm out too. What we talking about, So I think that now that these trade talks aren't really being pursued, because Kyrie to the Lakers, which I'm trying to figure out, that's a big ask. And then KD to Miami.
Kyrie to the Lakers, man, that would break sports.
That's a big ask. And then KD to Miami or to the Suns. You're talking about sending your 2 best players to the top contenders in all of NBA. And if you're the Nets, you got to compete against those teams. Especially you're not going to send KD to Miami when we're in the same conference or Eastern Conference. So here's what's going to happen. Kyrie's like, I opted in. I'm going to stay. And then KD's like, okay, you stay. Well, they don't have to worry about these COVID mandates. So Kyrie's going to play. KD's going to have Kyrie because KD did his thing by himself. He's got them to the playoffs. But now he's going to have Kyrie for a full season. And their biggest problem was defense. And you bring in a guy like Ben Simmons. Offensively, we don't know where his mental space is at. But one thing we do know is, regardless if the shot's going down or not, that man is going to be clamps. And that's all the Nets need. They got the firepower. They got Seth. Don't forget, they got Seth Curry, who is a better 3-point shooter percentage-wise than Steph the past couple of years, right? Let's not forget that. They got the scoring, so they don't even need Ben Simmons to even worry about scoring. You don't need to score. Play defense, and we are going to be good. You're 6'10", right? And don't forget, he's still going to slash the basket. He's going to go for layups if he has it. So let's not just act he can't. Let's not act like he can't get to the basket. Right. Let's act like he can't get to the basket. It's the shooting that's a problem. That's not the only way to score. Magic couldn't shoot worth a damn. And this is man's considered one of the greatest point guards of all time. So what we talk about, right? So I just think as long as he plays defense, and then once the Nets realize all that, I think they'll be fine. And they'll probably make a decent little run next year, assuming all of them stay and play. Now, I think if one of them leaves, it all falls apart. KD leaves and it's Kyrie and Ben, falls apart. If Kyrie leaves and it's KD and Ben, it all falls apart. If both of them leave and it's just Ben, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Ben Simmons got finessed. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
How he literally dug himself into a hole and now he can't get himself out.
Right.
Now he doesn't have
now it's even bigger hole.
Yeah.
Because now if KD and Kyrie leaves, Nets become an undesirable market. Bro, watch Kyrie and KD leave and Ben Simmons just have a breakout year out of nowhere. Watch it, bro. That shit would be so funny.
He ended up coming out just
right. He just and he's like doing all like, whoa. Watch him like will his way to the playoffs. Just even if it's 8th seed, just will his way to the playoffs. That would be. That would be
something to talk about.
Yeah, that's an applaud right there on its own. Even if they get swept in the first round, just getting that team.
You know, my thing would be, man, we talked about this for like 5 years, man. To get your shot right. What click? What click?
Something. Hey, man, if people are shit talking you long enough, you're gonna eventually get your shit together. Yeah, you get your shit together.
Man.
Shit talking. Speaking of shit talking, dude, I went up to the gym. You know, Friday's my hooping day.
Oh no!
Because it had been a minute because I went to Cali, right? And so I missed. So that Friday, before I came back, that Friday we came back. Did we come back Thursday or Friday? Regardless, that week I got back in town. I didn't make it Friday, and then I went to the gym that following week, and then I missed last week because I went to Austin. So I've only been to the gym once in the past month, right? Before this is like before Friday. And so I went Friday and I was like, oh, dude, I'm finna be rusty as hell. I'm finna be out of shape.
It happened.
Well, my shot was absolute shit because I was sore as hell, but I just didn't shoot. I was just getting to the cup, dude. But dude, I almost lost my arm. These dudes, bro, it blows my mind. Every time I drive to the basket, people are close in and trying to knock me unconscious. But then I'll see other dudes go to the rim and dudes are like duck out the way or like move back. I'm like, yo,
dude, that's the thing.
What's up with that?
That's the thing with me too, bro. Like, I'm not big as you, so like obviously, like if I get hit, I'm gonna take the bump or whatever. Like, it's gonna be noticeable. Bro, I'm up in the air, like I'm in the air taking off, and people just think it's just a good idea just to jump with me while I'm going up. I'm just like, dude, you're gonna undercut me at that point. Like, what you doing?
Bro. Dude.
I don't know, man. I'm a $185, $190 wet, bro. So I don't know why people trying to act like I'm bigger than what I am. Can't be taking them hits like that, dude. I'm fragile.
Bro.
But bro, it's the biggest. The thing about it, it's the biggest motherfuckers that want to be doing it. That's the thing that gets me so mad.
Bro, I can't play ball with like meatheads. Like, you know, those dudes that are just big as shit and got no basketball skills trying to play basketball. I can't play with those dudes. Those are dudes that get people hurt because they're just out there. Yeah, they got no body control. There's out there like they have no actual basketball skills, but they think they're good because they just literally bully their way to the rim.
Their version of boxing out is pushing you out the way. Literally.
Oh yeah, dude, come on now.
Get out the way. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. But oh well. What is that? What happened to you? Is that what had the shit talking started?
No, I don't shit talk. I don't say shit when I'm out there playing. But it just reminded me because I like dinner. I hyperextended my elbow, dude, because I went to drive and this dude came up behind me and like pushed right here, and my shit was all fucked up. And I had to walk with a cane when I got home because I was hurt. But bro, I'm gonna send you a picture, bro. We got these badass shoes at fucking Shoe Palace, and I'm about to buy them to hoop in. It's gonna be funny because they're Jordans, but they're not Jordans. They're Jordans, but they're called Legacy 312. I'll just pull a picture.
They're not Jordans, but they're Jordans.
They're not like retro Jordans because they're just, I don't even know how to describe them. I got to show you. But it's so funny because, you know, if you're a sneakerhead and you see somebody with these Jordans, you're like, oh, hell no. But as I was doing shipment and I opened them or whatever, and I saw the shoe and I was like, oh, I'm a hooping these. Because I got a hole in my PG, so it's time to get some new hooping shoes. And so I was gonna
what happened to the Donovan Mitchells? The Adidas one.
Oh, they're too heavy. I was playing them, they're too heavy. I like them, the grip's good, they're way too bulky. Let's see if I can get this pulled up. All right.
Speaking of that, I might got a men's game today. I might.
Bro, look at these.
Oh, hell no, Finis.
Dude.
Finis. Why?
Bro, because I'm going to hoop in them. Again, I'm not getting these.
They look like Air Maxes. How the way they look.
No, they don't. So they're the 312s. No, they're not. Because here's what they are. They're a combination of the 3s, the 1s, and the 2s, right? And so, what do I show you? So this part right here, that's not Air Max. It's, first of all, Air Max gets that from Jordan. So let's calm down. Second of all, that's from the that's from the Jordan 3s. That's what that is right here. So it'll load. So that back part right here, that's what it's this. It's this part of the shoe.
And then they get the one version.
The one is this, yeah, this toe box, and this like center part right here is from the 1s, and then
I don't know what the Jordan 2s look like really.
They look like doled down 3s, kind of, yeah. So like this.
Yeah, bro. I don't think I would ever get the 2s.
No, yeah, the 2s suck. But you could definitely see the 2 and the 1 in there for sure. But yeah, and I was playing around because I was like, dude, I might get these. And everybody at Shoe Palace was like, what you talking about? You gonna get those? Those should suck. I was like, no, bro, if you hold them, that's the thing though. I would never actually wear these to like casual wear. Here's my thing. I'm getting the hoop in because I'm gonna run them through the ground. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want a shoe. I'm not going to get a Jordan 3 or a Jordan 1 to hoop in to run through the ground because it's like a pristine shoe, right?
I mean, why would you do that?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just going to get something
No, I'm just saying for the people that are out there that are playing in like 1s and stuff like that.
Well, I used to play in 1s, but I got them on sale though. So that's why.
But I'm saying like some.
And there are some basic ones.
I'm talking about like some shoes that like people pay money for, like what's the most like one of you, don't tell me the price or whatever, but what's the most expensive ones that you have and you're probably not going to play in them?
Oh, what? Fuck no. I don't even remember. No.
Like what's the one? Okay, well, what type of ones would you play in that you have in right now? That you have that you would play in? That
I would play in?
Consistently to where you breaking them in. Like
this is probably my cheapest pair I have. Probably my Pure Money Jordan mids. They're the cheapest, literally the ones that are worth the least in my collection.
Yeah.
But
I'm just not doing it, man. I'm just not. I'd rather go to Nike Outlet, buy some little bullshit shoes or whatever.
But that's why I'm getting these. That's what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not.
Are they? Can you really hoop in those?
Like, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I opened the box, I took it out, and I opened it. I was like, Legacy 312. I was like, what is that? I've never heard of them, right? I take it out the box, and my immediate thought, because I was holding it, like, oh, I can hoop in these. Because it's you gotta hold them in your hand. Because they look thick and heavy. They're not. They're actually kind of light. And the grip on them is great. So literally the only thing that popped in my head when I saw these is, oh, I can hoop in these. And they're cheaper than.
Are they lows or mids?
They're lows.
That's weird, Finis. You hoop in lows, but you won't wear lows.
Well, that's because high tops are usually too heavy. Because it's more material. Usually they're too heavy. If I can find a good high top that's light, then I'll prefer that. But that's my point.
You won't.
I rather have a low top. I'd rather have a low top light hooping shoe. Yeah, with ankle brace or like. Well, my thing with wearing high tops is I don't wear high tops casually. Like outside of that, I wear like when I used to run track, I had free runs, low cut. When I played, I used to have some my Paul Georges, the Donovan Mitchells. Those are low cut, but that's because I'm using for utility. When I'm using shoes for utility and I need them to be light, then obviously I go with the low cut. But casual wear, I just don't like my ankles just being out casually. If I'm playing basketball, I have no problem wearing low cut shoes because I prefer the light utility of it. I'm not trying to be, hooping in some Air Force One mids and some bricks. But
I'm not hooping these Kobe's today, bro. I forgot I had these.
You're tripping, dude.
I low key forgot.
What condition are they in?
Oh, great condition.
Bro, don't hoop in them.
Great condition.
What model are they? Calvin, as somebody that's a sneakerhead, from one sneakerhead to
I forgot, bro. Because I haven't played in these in a long time. Actually, you know what?
Calvin, as somebody that let me give you a piece of advice.
These are the Kobe 10. Yeah, these are the Kobe 10s. This is what it is.
Calvin.
I remember these. Yeah.
Do not wear those anymore. You need to glass case them. And you need to put them in your living room somewhere. Or you need to put them in a closet. Because I'm telling you, any Kobe shoe,
you're right,
bro.
This is the thing though. I'm in a hard situation. My PGs, they just fucked up. The sole in the Thor.
Go to the Nike factory and they
don't have anything right now. I went yesterday.
Then you need just keep popping in because they get shipment every week.
I hope so.
Because I'm telling you, bro. Because I remember we went to Nike United, bro. The one out here, Kyrie's, KD's, LeBron's.
You know the Brentwood one ain't got that.
$69.99, $49.99, $79.99. Bro, everything is cheap, dude.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm just saying.
That's cool. I just got
I'm just saying, dude. Nick, go to the clearance rack, buy size, and you got to get lucky. I'm not saying it's gonna be there every single time. What I'm saying is if you never go, you're not gonna get anything. That's what I do know. Or see if you can find some shit online for sale or at least cheaper.
What, Facebook meetup real quick?
Something. I mean, if you're gonna hoop in them, I'll hoop in some used shoes because I'm not gonna do nothing but run them through the ground anyway. When it comes to hooping shoes, I never pay full price for hooping shoes. Never.
No.
Never.
Well, I can't say that about me. I've done that a few times, but
it
was good. It was for a good cause.
I got those Donovan Mitchells for $70. Oh my god!
Where did you get those at?
The Donovan Mitchells?
Did you get those at the
Champs?
Okay. I was like, there's no way you got those at the Nike outlet. I was like,
no, they're Adidas.
Yeah, I was about to talk about I was thinking, I was like, when did you get those? I was like, there's no way you got those at the outlet.
Bro,
you still got those ones that you found, those ones that you like, you saw them, and you're like, oh.
The comforts, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the SKU code for those Kobe shoes? You know what that's at?
The UPC?
Sure.
All right, 0082. Oh my gosh.
It should have. It's a number with the dash in it. It might start with some letters. It's on the tag with the size of the shoe. Cause I'm looking at these Kobe 10s and these bitches going for $820.
He said that $120. Oh yeah, I got you. 922 482 dash 009. Is it supposed to be letters in there?
No. I found them. What size is that?
15. They probably ain't going for nothing, to be honest.
Size 12 and a half is going for 600. Oh, dude, you can set your price. They're going for about 500 for that size. Size 14 is 500. So size 15, market value, you could probably put, I'd probably put it 500. Well, how used are they is the question. Is there like defects in them from wearing them?
I mean, yeah, on the sole right here, you can see like the little, like, I don't know if the camera will pick up, but you can see the little creases.
Is there like tears in the leather anywhere or the material?
Nah. I mean, bro, I only played in these like 4 or 5 times.
And you could probably sell them for, I'd say maybe 350, 400 if you clean them up. Now, I'm not saying you should sell them, but I'm just saying that's probably what they're worth. Because anytime I get shoes, I immediately see what people are selling them for just so I know what my collection's worth.
I feel that. Damn, man.
Yeah, dude.
I can't believe it's so hard to find Kobe's now.
Oh, dude. They're about to start dropping them again, aren't they?
Huh?
Aren't they about to start dropping them again?
I don't know, but if they do, I'm getting me several pair.
Shit, it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be easier said than done.
That's what I'm saying. If I can get my hands on some. What else is new?
Shit, dude, just working, man. Trying to get money saved up. Investing my money, all that good stuff.
I feel that.
Playing video games, probably playing Elden Ring, dude. Oh my god, it's so good.
I've been on a little Battlefield grind here lately.
Battlefield?
I've been on that lately, like just grinding, man.
I might be getting back on GTA because they updated to where you can actually, you know how you can like sell your cocaine and all that stuff. Other stuff you had to be in like a public lobby. Now you can do all that stuff in private invite only lobbies. So now it can just be you and your friends in an invite and you can sell your product and stuff. It don't have to be public lobbies anymore.
Damn.
Which is crucial because people used to come by and just blow up all your product and shit.
You be mad as hell.
Oh, dummy mad. People be closing app and shit. Trying to close it before it saves. I used to be so quick with that PlayStation button. You got a PS5? Man, I'm still.
Bro, what you mean? What you mean? Finis. Xbox.
What?
Xbox. What you mean? Bro, if I couldn't get my hands on it, bro, I knew it was gonna take a long time for me to get my hands on a PS5. So I was just like, I just had to settle.
I'm so disappointed.
I know you're disappointed, but I'm not waiting that long for a PS5, bro.
So you settle for a mediocre shit box. That makes sense.
Shit box.
That makes sense. There's a reason why PlayStation is in higher demand because it's a better system. The market sets the value, dude.
That's facts, but I'm not sitting down playing on no PS4, bro.
Shit, I am.
But the thing about it, I honestly think I like the Xbox a little bit more just from like how big it is and everything.
You talk about how big the console is?
Yeah, it's not big at all.
That's why.
Why are you making that face?
Because that has nothing to do with how the system operates.
Is it that? Well,
it's just how What it's just how it looks, dude. What we talking about?
Well, I like how the system operates, bro. I can do
It
everything.
doesn't operate better
I
than a
can do
PlayStation.
everything that the PS5 can do.
So you could do remote play on your laptop?
Bro, I'm not trying to get into all that.
No, you're the one that said it. You're the one that said it.
I'm good.
You said it. I'm just asking a question. You said everything.
Okay,
you say everything.
Everything, but I don't need to do everything that you needed to do.
All right, yeah, say that. That makes more sense.
I'm good. Only thing I need to do is just play the video games that I need.
Well, you need to.
That's it.
So much for getting on the game.
We can't play video games together since we got different consoles, but
hey, it's your fault.
Nah, bud. Sorry.
Beautiful.
I don't know. When are you getting the PS5? By the time you get a PS5, bro, the PS6 don't come out.
I'm at no rush. What am I in a rush for?
Because
I'm waiting. My point exactly. I'm at no rush.
All right. That price still gonna be the same. You know that price ain't dropping no time soon.
I'm not in no rush. Because the game I play, it doesn't even matter what console you have. So I'm in no rush. I'm not on the game like that anymore. Anyway, I only get on like once a week. Only time I'm really getting on is Fridays if I have time. And Sunday, Friday and Saturday nights. That's pretty much it. And I'm just playing Elden Ring, which you can play on PC. I think.
Yeah, you can play on anything.
Regardless, like I'm not on the game like that, so I'm not in no rush. I'm not buying no new games. So, and the price will drop. The reason why it's so high is because the supply is low. So the demand is high. Once the supply, it evens out, the price will drop.
True.
And who knows? You know, shit. Christmas is a special time of the year.
It's gonna be a madhouse.
And I'm not even gonna ask for PS5 for Christmas, but I would be shocked if I got one. Because I'm still debating on if I'm even gonna stay on the PlayStation train. So I'm telling you, I'm thinking about getting a PC. Give me a really nice desktop.
I've been thinking about it, but I'm just not invested into putting that much money into something that I probably won't use that much, you know?
You need a desktop?
I got a laptop already.
Yeah, laptop's one thing. You talking about desktops. Have you had a desktop before?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, fuck a laptop. Now, laptop, don't get me wrong, laptops are nice. You're mobile, but you talk about being able to actually do more shit. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get a desktop. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a custom PC, but I'm gonna get a gaming PC. Because if you get a gaming PC, you're gonna have the capability of doing anything you want. Because gaming PCs have the fastest operating system, the best operating system, and just the best quality as a whole. So if you get a gaming PC, I'm also gonna use for work, for podcasts, all that. I'm gonna use it for everything. I just gotta save up because depending on what I want, you know.
I feel that.
And they'll last, significantly longer. Ooh, 2 terabyte. Here's one for 1,000, 2 terabyte. I gotta do my research though, because I don't know shit about desktops.
Are you gonna get like a pre-built like box already?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a pre-built, just a really nice. Either that or I might just, you go to these websites. You go to these websites and like just pick what you want in your PC, like you customize it, and then they build it for you. Or I might just get one pre-built because I don't need nothing super fancy. I just need one that's got gaming for like games like Elden Ring, Call of Duty, like super simple. And what I like about PlayStation is PlayStation's controls are compatible with PCs. So what I'm going to do is instead of using the mouse and the keyboard, I'm just going to plug in my PlayStation controller and I'll still have the same mechanics playing a game on my PC that I would my PlayStation. So I don't have to like relearn the mechanics type shit. I just have my PlayStation controller and it just play like that. So it'd be lit.
I wonder how somebody told me though, like in shooting games, just having the mouse is so much easier to just aim. And I was like, I kind of see that just by just kind of playing around and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like reaction time's easier. That's why like when Call of Duty is cross compatible now. If you play in a lobby with PC players, oh, it's a shit show, dude. Them dudes are as soon as you turn the corner, you're out. I'm like, bro, there's no way. You think they got a mod assist on and shit?
Hell no, they shit just super fast.
Holy shit. These desktops are expensive. But yeah, that's all with me, man.
That's all with me too, man. I'm gonna go watch some summer league games, man. This is the perfect time to watch them if they're on.
I gotta go to work, sell some damn shoes. But I'll be hitting up that movie tonight.
You say what?
I said, but I'm hitting up the movie tonight, so that'll be lit.
How many weeks we got into NFL start? I think I'm gonna dedicate this season to actually like pay attention because join the fantasy league, and I feel like I have to pay attention if I want to do good in the league. So. Oh
yeah, you have to because you gotta know who gets hurt. So the first, you talking about preseason or the first game?
I'm talking about the first regular season game, bro.
September 8th, Thursday, September 8th, between LA and the Bills. I think
that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, LA and the Bills. So I'm excited for NFL to start, and I'm already ready for the NBA season to start back up again.
Oh, bro.
Because their summer league games are on right now.
Yeah.
So
I've been watching a little bit of what's it called? The like Nike circuit and everything and all that. I've been watching a little AAU. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But it's just not like the true basketball, bro. It's just like pickup almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure. I'm gonna reach into my bag this season for NFL. I'm gonna start. I might start dressing up in a suit every Sunday on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm literally gonna start breaking down the games like a legit sports analyst.
That should be funny. Maybe we have to do that with basketball too. I have to get the
so many games, dude. But that'd be lit though.
No, it's gonna be on the day because they gotta have Sunday games. You know they're gonna have Sunday games.
Right? Oh yeah. So just on every Sunday we just break them down. Oh, here's what we'll do on Sunday because we can't do every single game. I guess we could. We just have to be fast. But knowing us, especially if all four of us are on, it's gonna take too long.
Especially if when Mitch start talking, you say one thing that get him is over with.
We'll pick like maybe at the beginning. Shit. I keep yawning. At the beginning of the season when it's just football, we'll pick like, I don't know, maybe like 3 to 5 games, and we'll break those down matchup wise. And then when NBA and NFL are on at the same time, we'll pick maybe like 2. We'll pick Sunday night for sure. And then we'll pick one game that that we all like.
It's going to be a good match.
The best matchup. We'll do Sunday night, and then we'll do the best match. We think it's the best matchup. Or if it's close, maybe the best 2 matchups. And then for NBA, we'll just pick the Sunday. They don't do Sunday nights during NFL, right? No. So Sunday, we'll just pick we think the 2 best games from the NBA, and then we'll break them down.
Okay.
And we won't have time to talk about anything else, but you know, we could throw in random stuff at the beginning or at the end, but Yeah, that'd be the plan, dude.
Cool.
All
Sounds like a
right.
plan, my guy.
Say less. Guards 615. Everybody, we are out.
I'm gonna chase my dreams, my life.